Let's finish our examples on multiplication of matrices. Just to, make this very, very clear, because multiplication is very important in matrices. You have to know it very well. So next question is J. In GC, we have to multiply G by C, matrix G by matrix C. Check this very well. This is a 3 by 1 matrix, and what? This is a 2 by 3 matrix. So if you look at this very well, the number of columns in G is not equal to the number of rows in C. That means the two matrices are not conformable for multiplication. Once those two numbers are not the same, the matrices will not be multipliable. So we go to I, JB in I. J is a 2 by 2 matrix, and I is a what? J is a 2 by 2 matrix, and B is a 2 by 2 matrix as well. So we have to do, the multiplication of this by this. Now, if you check very well their order, this 2 is the same as this 2. Okay, can you see that? Let me change my marker to blue. This 2 is the same as this 2. So once those two numbers are the same, it means the matrices can be multiplied. And our product, we have the order 2 by 2, as you can see there. So if my product has 2 by 2, these matrices are conformable for multiplication. And if my product has if my product is a 2 by 2 matrix, that means there'll be 2 rows and there'll be 2 columns in my answer. 2 rows and 2 columns means my product JB, we have 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that? Cell in it, we have cell 1, 1, cell 1, 2, cell 2, 1, cell 2, 2. So let's do this very well. Cell 1, 1, what's the first element? The element in cell 1, 1 in this cell will be what we get when we multiply the first row in J by the first column in what? In B. So if you look at this very well, we'll multiply first row in J by first column in B. That's what? 1, 7 times minus 4, 5. Is that clear? 1, 7 times what? 1, 7 times what? We multiply 1, 7 by minus 4, 5. So that gives us what? 1 times minus 4. 1 times minus 4 be added to 7 times 5. That's what? 1 times minus 4 is minus 4. 7 times 5, 35. So that element will be 31. Take note. I hope you can see that. So to get the second element in my matrix or in my product, I'll multiply this. This is the second element in my answer. To get that element in cell C12, cell in the first row, second column, I'll go ahead, multiply the first row here. Multiply the first row here by the second column here. So I'm going to do 1, 7 times 2 minus 6. Take note of that. 1, 7 times 2 minus 6. So C12 is 1, 7 times what? 2 minus 6. The first row in J by the second column in B. So that gives me what? 1 times 2 plus what? 7. That gives me 1 times 2 plus 7 times minus 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 7 times minus 6 is minus 42. 7 times minus 6 here is what? Minus 42. So that gives me 2 minus 42. And that's what? Minus 40. That element will be minus 40. Let's go to the next page and find the element in cell 2-1, the cell in the second row, first column. So I'll multiply the second row in J. I'll go ahead, multiply the second row in J, which is this row, 5, 2, by the first column in B. 5, 2 times minus 4, 5. Let me do that. Let's do that together. So I'm going to do 5, 2 times what? Minus 4, 5. That gives me what? That gives me 5 times minus 4, then added to 2 times 5. You know how we do it. I'll take this, multiply it by this, take this, multiply it by this, and add my answers. So 5 times minus 4 is minus 20. Minus 20 plus 10 will give me minus 10. So the element in cell 2-1 is minus 10. Lastly, let's find the element in cell 2-2. That's the element in the second row, second column in my answer. I'll go ahead, I'll multiply the second row in J by the second column in what? B. So I'm doing 5, 2 times 2 minus 6. I'm doing 5, 2. Take note of the arrangement. 5, 2 times what? I'm doing 5, 2 times 2 minus 6. That gives me 5 times 2 plus 2 times minus 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times minus 6 is 12. And that's what? 10 minus 12, which gives me minus 2. So if I put the elements in JB together now, my product JB will be what? Let me fill it from this last one. Minus 2. What was the previous one? Minus 10. So minus 10 will be here. Next is what? 1, 2 minus 40, 31. So, oh, sorry. Minus 10 should be here. Minus 10 should be here. Then minus 40, 31. I hope I've arranged it well. C22 minus 2. C21 minus 10. C12 minus 40 and C11 31. So the arrangement is correct. Let's go to the next question after G. I. I is the next question after G. I'm doing it backwards from letter L. So next question. Let's go check the question. Okay, I've done I. I'm going to do H next. Let's go check question H together. Here, question H is what? EA. EA. 0 minus 5, 2 times A. Okay. Let's check it together. I want to find the product of matrices E and A. So 0 minus 5, 2 times what's matrix A? Let's check together. What's matrix A? Matrix E is 0 minus 5, 2. A is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. A is 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, this is a, this is a 1 by 3 matrix. As you can see, this is a 1 by 3 matrix. E is a 1 by 3 matrix. Then A is a 2 by 2 matrix. These numbers are not the same. These numbers are not the same. The J value here is not the I value here. So we say these matrices are not conformable for multiplication. Not conformable for what? For multiplication. The two matrices are not conformable for multiplication. So I think I didn't remember to change the question. It's question H. So let's go to question G. Let's go to question G. In question G, let's scroll together. Let's do this together. In question G, I'm to multiply G by I. G by I. G by I. So G is what? 3, 1. I is what? G is 3, 1. I is 3, 2. Those ones too will not be conformable. So I think you should do the rest yourself. Do the rest yourself. So the remaining questions now are F and G. So I've done A to E and H to L. So you just have questions F and G to answer. H, F, and G. So do that as your exercise. Do that as your exercise.